What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music from games I've never played or heard about. I myself am a musician, and I'm going to be doing a request for Orange on the Platinum support for Patreon. A big one today, Mega Man 4. The song is called Cossack Fortress 2. Now, before I start, one, I have been meaning to listen to Mega Man my whole life. I did not own a Nintendo. I only know about probably 5 or less songs in the entire series, and they're really good songs, by the way. So it's finally time we actually can listen to a new Mega Man song, finally. And by the name of this one, I'm guessing it's going to sound kind of Slavic, who knows. But either way, I'm just excited because it's Mega Man. And that's it, so let's go. So impressive how they made these songs back then. Damn, there's a password screen, remember those? I just had a wild thought. Picture like so many enemies on the screen, or I don't know, but I definitely feel like side scroller to the max. Like you can hear little laser blasts and jump sounds and all that, even though it's not there. That sounded like a kind of like a spooky area, right? It's called Cossack Fortress. Oh, I'm silly. I thought it was forest. My bad. Dyslexic apparently. Did I say that at the beginning? Okay, well that's interesting because the whole time I thought I said forest. I was thinking to myself, it kind of does sound a little bit like a kind of spooky outdoor vegetation, like trees at night type of thing. Not anymore. Well, I mean, I'm not going to change my opinion. It still sounded like that to me. Fortress 2. Yeah, I don't know. But I did think of something, which is kind of interesting. Well, I'm excited because I just heard Mega Man, essentially. My first new Mega Man song that I've heard in 15-something years. I don't know what came first. I'm not trying to start any like debates or anything. I'm not trying to step on any toes. But it almost seems like Mega Man is kind of the not equivalent. How do I word this? I gotta be careful here. It just reminds me of like the Nintendo's version of Sonic. I know that wouldn't be Mario, but as far as like, you know, he's blue, side scroller. But I'm talking about the music. Like the music reminds me. Like the whole time I was listening to that, I was like, this would sound like Sonic if Sonic was on Nintendo at the exact same time, to me at least. You know. So, yeah, I don't know. And then when I saw that it says Fortress 2, to me that sounds like a zone, which again reminds me of Sonic. I'm not asking which came first or if they drew inspiration from each other. I'm just saying that the music to me sounds a little bit like, well, obviously it's that same era, but it just sounds like kind of the equivalent, I guess. Which is cool. Even though I saw a different scenery than what the song is probably about, the fact that there's two of them, which, like I said, maybe thinks like it's a zone, like, or it's probably a couple of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still lets me think that this is kind of towards a maybe halfway to ending point of the game. Not sure why either. It's just sometimes I don't have reasons. Sometimes it's just what comes to mind. But to me, it sounded like it's getting toward, just I guess based off of the attitude of the music, which kind of seems kind of tense. Like you're coming towards the end type of thing. That's what I got from it. And when I think Fortress, usually I think, you know, guarding the final boss type of thing. You've infiltrated, etc., etc. So it both sounds like a forest and a fortress to me. A fortress in a forest. Who knows? I have no gameplay, so I have no idea. Now, one thing I'm curious to ask the community, because I know there's a Mega Man community out there, I'm sure of it, is I could just look it up, but that's not as fun. I'd rather just have you guys tell me. Has it been a consistent composer throughout Mega Man? Or the one that everyone knows through most of them? Or is it like Sonic where it's just been kind of like handed down throughout the years? I'm just curious because to me, even though most of the songs I've heard from Mega Man have been from X, which I think are remixes of other ones, I'm not sure. It sounds like kind of the same feel. So I'm saying from 4 to 10, it has that same feel. So I'm guessing, you know, from the beginning till at least 10 that I'm aware of, they might all sound the same. I'm just curious. I'll know when I hear more Mega Man down the line from different games. I have so many Mega Man requests from like different eras, so I'm excited. I'm just kind of glad I can write this off my bucket list. This is one of the games that I wanted to check out when I even started doing these. I'm like, you know what? I've never heard Mega Man music. It's just one of those, you know, everyone knows about, but I don't. So, okay, that's cool. It's a good sign because it's giving me what I already know and love. You know, I've heard Armored Armadillo, Central Highway. I've heard those things. So to me, it's just like, yeah, this just seems like extensions of those. So I'm excited to go down the Mega Man rabbit hole. And plus, it's, you know, chiptunes. We don't get that often here. So this is where it all came from. Boys and girls, this is where it came from. And I love this stuff because I don't know how, I wish someone could tell me, but I don't know the technical ways that these songs were made. I really don't. I just know it's impressive because it was, you know, limitations. But the fact that these things were made on a cartridge with like no space on them, it's... So, I'm excited to hear more. Thank you, Orange, for the request. If you want to do the same thing, you can request to me on PayPal or Patreon. Either are okay, but they're not necessary. But they guarantee that I will check out your song if you do not mind waiting. Although there is a huge wait list, I must admit, there is a way to skip the line, and that is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which Orange here was a part of. They skipped the line, and they got their song right away. And if you want to do the same, there's more info on Patreon. A big shout out to the other Platinum supporters as well. Justin, Rogue Monk, Vincent, Jester, Kevin, Thomas, Moon Knight, and your average metalhead for supporting. Thanks to all these other supporters as well who's also submitted songs. Thanks to you guys for watching, and maybe the community of Mega Man that I'm about to meet. Hello. My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium.